Hi, I'm Estelle Shaw. We're going to do a ballet bar today, but I wanted to talk about this flower analogy that I talk to my students about to kind of think of your core and where you're working from, especially in dance. Everybody asks, why do dancers have such great posture? A lot of it is core strength, and a lot of it are the exercises that we're going to do. The two of those combined really make you strong and stand tall and have the posture and the grace that dancers have. But what I think of and how I explain to my younger students is your middle section is like soil. Your whole, and down almost below your bum, your upper thigh, all the way up to your waist is really your whole strength area for dance. And when we do floor bar, you'll really be able to work on that a lot more, but these exercises too will strengthen that area. And your legs below, anything below that area are your roots. So you're really feeling the floor with your roots, with your feet. And you almost want to imagine that they're going deeper and longer, and when you're strengthening. So those roots are really reaching all the time. And then your upper body is your flower. So this is where, you have the freedom to move because your soil is strong. First, you need the soil to plant anything. You plant the seed, then the roots grow, then you have the flower. So you really kind of have to think every movement comes from here first, and then the legs are allowed to move, and this can be pretty on top. All right? So we're going to start, dance can be very constricted and restricted, so we're going to kind of do a little movement first. I just want you to be parallel, and I just want you to bend your knees and swing. Just like this is kind of getting a little port-de-bras going. This is your movement of your arms. 6, 7, and 8. We're going to do the same thing in a turned out first position. So you just move your toes out. Same thing, a little down, and just start enjoying a little movement, because we're going to try to, even though we're at the bar, that feeling of movement, okay? Same thing in second position. So this is with your feet out to the side, a little bit further than your hip distance apart. This is your second position. Same thing, little bouncing and pretty, feeling the water, feel your flower blowing in the breeze. 7 and 8. And same thing in fourth position. These are all the positions that we're going to work with today. Fourth position is just one foot in front of the other, without your hips twisted. Hips are square like two headlights of a car, straight ahead. Again, forward, open, and forward. Open. So we're working all our positions we're going to be working on today. And now we're going to fifth position, which is just bringing your heel to your front back toe. And as turned out, as you can be comfortably standing straight, same thing, enjoying a little movement before we kind of get working too hard. All right, other side, we're going same thing, parallel to start, little movement. So you can just let your body feel it move, feel a little spine movement. This is really just a little warm up. Turn your toes right out to first position, boom, boom. So pay attention to these positions because this is what we're gonna be using at our bar today. Here we go. The whole time, think of your soil strong. This is second position. Soil is strong. Upper body has a nice grace to it. Your feet are feeling the ground. They're not, heels aren't coming off the ground. Here we go to fourth. So you can bring your standing leg underneath you. This will be the working leg. Anything, the leg that's closest to the bar is always your standing leg. Here we go. Not always, that's not true, but for today it will be. Open 5. Try to keep your headlights square in front of you. Coming into fifth position. One last set of a little port-de-bras. This is a movement of the R, port-de-bras, movement of your arms. 7 and 8. All right, we're going to turn back around the other side. And we're going to start turned out in our first position for our Demi plié series. Okay, arm is second. It's like you're holding a large beach ball and your other hand is resting on the bar. We're going to bring your arm down and up. Forward and open again. Down and up, forward and open. This is called the cambrai. We're bending. Don't let your legs go behind you. This is a stretch. Also very important. Don't let your bum go back. It's like your bum is against a wall. And then you go to second position. 4 pliés, down and up. So your knees are just bending halfway. You're not going all the way down. You're just bending halfway. While you go down, your soil is strong. We're going to bend towards the bar. To bend, cambrai, towards the bar. coming up. We're going into our fourth position that we did before. 2 legs turned out. Headlights straight, belly lifted, strong belly. Plié, 1. So get your soil strong. Again, keep it strong. It's just like you're wearing a tight pair of pants. Get those tight pair of pants on. Now we're gonna go all the way around. Reach around. It's like you're trying to get all of the peanut butter out of the jar. Squeeze your bum as you go around. Come tendu back into 5th. And every time you shift weight, this is your working leg. Stand on that working leg and standing leg and bring your working leg in. Sorry, I said that wrong. Bend your knees. Keep your heels grounded. Heels. It's hard in 5th position to feel the heels grounded. You feel that rotation in the upper legs. Now we're going to reverse our arms and port-a-bras out. Really reaching back behind you as far as you can. Squeeze those legs. Don't let your legs go behind you. As you go down, they squeeze and get taller like you're leaning against a wall, and you zip up your tight pants and finish. Other side. Pliés, arm is second. Here we go. Plié down. Up, plié, forward. We're in first position. Again, plié. And down and forward. We're holding our bellies. We're going to cambre. Squeeze your bummy. Go all the way up and over. Keep it squeezed as you come up. Don't go backwards behind you. Tendu out to our second position. Again, plié, 1. Arm gathering the flowers forward. Nice movement. Remember your flower. Lots to think about. Soil is strong. Rotating outwards. We're going to cambre towards our bar. Bending towards your bar. Come up. Nice side bend. Bring your standing leg underneath you and your working leg in front of you for 4th position down. Forward and open, heels grounded, heels. Keep your knees over your toes. Port-a-bras out and around, squeeze your bum. Lift those legs taller and longer. So as you go down, your upper thighs are reaching towards the ceiling. Squeeze your bum, don't let your hips move. You're moving on top of it. You gotta have a strong soil or your flower will die or fall over. And which happens. And open to my garden and down and forward. Reversing our arms, we're bringing it in to go out. Squeeze up, up, taller, 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 taller. Around, squeezing, and opening, and finish. You always want to finish showing your good posture. Good, and we're going to go the other side. And we're going to work on grand plié. Okay, we're going to just bring your arms and open. What we're going to do is the grand plié, before we do it, your heels stay grounded until they can't stay on the floor anymore. It's like super glue is on your heels. And then you, the super glue comes off a little bit, and then you press them back down, and then you straighten up. We're going to do that in 1st and 2nd. And we're also going to do a plié and a push over with those heels and a lengthen those legs and lower in between. So follow along. Arms are going to stay out to the side, zip up, tight pants. Make sure you're not over tucked. So that if you have pants that have a line on it, keep that line level, horizontal with the floor, not tilted. Or your plant will fall over again. Arm out, we're going to do grand plié. Bend, keep the heels glued, super glue, they come off. Press them back down and open. Woo, inner thighs, again, down. Super glue, they come off. Push, we have 2 more. If you feel pain, go and keep going. If you feel any like sharp pain in your knees or anything, you stop. That means that's a problem. If you're just feeling ache and kind of soreness, the muscles are working, you keep going. Boom, and here, stay here. Now bend your knees, lift your heels, lengthen those legs, come flat down but grow taller. Again, bend, lift, lengthen, but you grow taller. Here's your posture portion, down. It's very rare you see a ballerina walking around slumped over, unless it's choreographed that way, down. Plié, so it's good for everyday life. Let's go to 2nd position, 4 grand pliés. Now here in 2nd position, your heels stay on the ground, still grounded, rotating. This is the hard one. People want to go into like a big dip. You don't do that. Just sit straight down in a chair. Grand plié. I think this is called a sumo squat in kind of personal training terms. Boom, it's grand plié, bending of the knees. Now we're going to plié, roll over our toes here, roll over our feet. Rise up, zip, 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 taller, get taller, taller, taller. Bend, lift, lengthen, and getting taller. Really trying to feel this rotation happening, external rotation in the hips. Up and down and bend. Over, up, and let's just take a balance. Stay. Lower the heels, and we're gonna go to the other side. So we're just doing first and second in our grand pliés, okay? Arms coming second, nice and tall. Demi, make sure those heels stay until they have to pop off. Push those heels first, that's what makes you come up. Bend, then the heels, then you push them, heels. That's the connection of your inner thighs. That's how you get ready for a jump. Bend, push, abs working, last time, bend, and down. Push, connect, and here, we're gonna bend and lift those heels. Heels, lengthen, and lower, get taller, taller, taller. Bend, heels lift, lengthen, taller, 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 taller. Squeeze the inner thighs, bend, lift. From your belly, think of that whole area that's your soil. Really lift from that area. Lift off those legs, and then lower. Go to second position. Same thing, my inner thighs are feeling it. Heels don't come off the off the floor. In grand plié, second. Down, keep them grounded. Knees are over my toes, so you don't want this position. Knees right over those toes, up. Demi, and down. Be careful of over tucking. So if you have a band around your waist, check it out. Make sure it's not going underneath you. You gotta sit right on that chair. In fact, you wanna think that you're almost sitting on a chair behind you so your butt stays high. Your bummy. Plié over, plié, over. Lift from here too. Like you're sitting on a chair. There's like a ledge here where your bum's gonna go on top of. Boom, and then zipper up. The belly in front of you, and lower. Bend, over, lengthen, and lower last time. Bend, over. We're also warming up our feet right here. Hold, and down. Good, let's go other side. We're gonna go parallel. We're gonna start working on our feet, opening them even more. Hand on your hip. Just not to be distracted. From our demi point, then you point. Demi point and lower. Again, demi. You know what? I can do this facing you. Point. Demi point and lower. You can face the bar this way if you want to, because we're going to do one leg at a time. Demi point, demi and lower. And then the other leg, demi point, demi and lower. But I'm going to face you. Demi, so you don't have to look at my back. Point, demi and down. Demi, point, demi, and down. Make sure everything is tall and not leaning back or forward into the bar. Point, demi, and down. A little bit faster. Demi, point, demi, down. Right foot, point, again, right foot, point, last time, right foot. Boom. Other side, and demi, and point, and demi, and point, and demi, and point. This is really preparing your foot. Here we go. Now we're going to stretch it out. Cross your right foot over your left for a stretch of that top of that arch. So you're ready to get a little bit more stretch in that foot for all of our tendus coming up. Stretch the other foot over, stretching that front of that foot. It's rare that we have a position in life that kind of gets that stretch on the top of your arch. All right, we're going to go to turnout. We're going to do the same thing slowly, and then we're going to go faster. I'm going to do 8 with my right, 8 with my left, 4, 4, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay? So I'm just going the demi and the point and the demi and the down. But we're going to do it demi, down, and a down, and a down, and a down. The action is actually down as opposed to up. We could do it either way, but today we're going to feel the down. 6, 7, 8 times right foot to the down, and 3 and 4 and 5. Keep growing on your standing. Switch legs. Boom. You're here. 3, 4, 5, keep growing, 7 and 8. 4 times right, 2, 3, 4 left, 1, 2, 3, 2 times to the right. So you're changing your weight a lot, having to use your center the whole time. All right, good. Just give yourself a stretch forward, parallel feet. Grab those ankles for a second. So changing your weight is also really important to be able to be quick on your feet in whatever you're doing, whether you're playing tennis, volleyball. Grab your right foot for a nice quad stretch. Nice, stand tall. Make sure your quads are reaching down, and turn around the other side. Quad stretch. Good. All right, so I think we're ready to do some tendus. We're going to start parallel. Hand on your, we'll put our, well, hand on our hip for parallel. And I just want you to brush it straight forward. It's like you're brushing the floor, slide your foot on the floor. 6, 7, and 8. The idea is that you're trying to bring your heel to your bummy, soil, whatever you want to call it. Bring your heel up to it. So it's not, I don't even want you to think about the front of the foot. I want you to think about the back. The back of the foot. That's what's creating your calf work. The heel is coming up and up. Okay, so we did 8 to the front. We're going side, parallel, same thing. Keep pulling it up and up. Just finding a parallel is sometimes nice before we do turn out 8 times to the side. So nice and parallel, but don't let anything arch. Here we go, back. You have to make a little more space. Focus on the leg you're standing on. 4 and 5. Belly is lifted. 6. I'm going a little fast, but hopefully you're keeping up. Side. 2, we'll slow it down. 3, 4, I'm anxious to get turned out. 5 and 6, work the supporting leg. And 8, now stay here. Let's just bend your knees again. Push over the feet. Lengthen up and down. Let's reverse it. Go straight up. Feel those heels come higher. Then they connect to the ground. And then you stand up. Let's go to the other side. So, lots to think about. Hand on your hip. Everything is lifted. Standing leg is working. You're going out. You're sliding on the floor. Slide your foot and in. Slide it out. In 8 times. And 5. It's like you're massaging the floor, but your heel is coming up into your bummy. Up, in, and good. Go to the side. Massage it out. So this is a great opportunity to focus on the leg you're on. This is just, working out there, but really focus on the one you're standing on. Belly in and up. And 8, going to the back. Make room behind you. Notice I kind of give myself a little space every time I come in, so I'm not getting shorter, I'm getting taller. 6 and 7, last time, and 8 to the side. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5. This is working. Soil's getting stronger. Got a big plant up here on my head. And good. All right, bend your knees. Lift. Up those heels. Up, 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 up. And lower. Again. Oh, I think we reversed it last time. Go up. Then over. Heels really down, down. Bend the knees. Then lift the heels towards your bum. Keep the heels up there when you lengthen your legs. And down. It's like you're wearing really high heels. Go up, higher heels. Down. Plie, and up. All right, let's turn around. Now we can turn out and do our tendus. We're going to do 4 tendus front, then we're going to rotate in, out, and close first. 4 side, rotate in, out, back, in, out, side, in, out. Okay, let's keep our port de bras to the side. And we go tendu front. We're massaging the floor, trying to bring your heel higher like you're serving tea on it. Now you're going to go out, you rotate in, you turn it back out, close, go to the side, keep your heel reaching forward and around. It's like a straw. You know those straws with the red line around it? We're going to go out, we turn it in, we turn it out, we close. We're going to the back. You have to make a little more space, have to get your body weight forward. We turn it out in, turn it out. We used to say hair forward, out to the side, side, last time side, turn it in, turn it out without falling backwards. Keep your body weight forward. Good. Stay here. Zip up those legs and cambre forward. Stay down here. Bend your knees. Lengthen those legs longer. Zip it up as you roll up. Zip, 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 zip. Squeeze those legs to go up and over, kind of like you're up and over a counter. So you're not knocking the counter down. You want to go up and over it. Good. And down. Let's just plie again. Roll over those feet. Find your balance turned out. First position, let go of both arms. Balancing, grace. And finish, other side. All right. Woo. And tenduing front and close. Front and close. Belly lifted. Front. Rotate. Rotate. Back into the side. and a side. Massage the floor, massage it, heel into your bummy, turn it in, turn it out, close back to first. Keep that heel coming up and first. Up into your back, comes up, then you rotate it, then you bring it back up. Close side again to the side. And side. Going side, turn it in and out and a close. Up you go over. Always stretching those muscles. Bend. So you get that fabulous extension. Rolling back up. Squeeze your bum. Go up and over counter behind you, keeping your shoulders in their sockets. Open the arm. Bend your knees. Lift those heels. Keep your high heels shoes on. Lengthen them taller. Find your balance. Quiet place and back down. All right, we're going to do a little bit of coming off the floor. Dégagé. Leaving the floor. So we're going to do a swinging of the leg, coming off the floor to the front, off to the back, off front. We're going to do 7, and then we come into a coupe front. We do it 3 times. Front, back, front, back, front, back, front, coupe. 3rd time, coupe, and then transition, side to go back, side to go front, side to go back, side first. Reverse the whole thing. All right, and then we'll do a nice stretch, I think. Again, as usual, in between each one. Arm stays second the whole time. Brush off the floor. So Tendu, this is just a natural 4 kind of progression of the leg. Sorry, 7, bring it in, 8. Go forward, 2, 3, 4. So we just started with a Tendu coming on 8. Now we're brushing it off. It's the next natural step for your body. Bring it in. Now transition side to go back, side to go front. It's hard to keep it rotated. And go to first, reverse back. And 4, and 5, 6, 7. Bring it in. Knee stays out, not in. Out. Go back, back, front, back, front, back. Coupe, knee out. Back, front, back, front, back, front, back. Knee out. Transition side, and side, and side, and side to first. Ooh, I think we're going to save the big stretch for later. Turn all the way around. Other side, arm out. Brushing front, back, front, back, front, back, front, coupe in, out. Gosh, I sound like I'm saying out. I'm watching too much HTTV. In, out, and front, and back, front, transition, side, coupe back, side, get taller, don't sink in that leg, right to first. To go back, 3, 4, 5, 7, coupe, and back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, coupe, again, back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, coupe, transition side, and side, and side, and side to first. Woo, let's go. Other side, a couple more things. We're gonna do, let's do our dégagés. You can do them facing your bar, but I'll do them facing out. The same thing we did with our working through the foot, we're gonna do with a little brush off the floor. We're gonna do 8 brushes turned out to the right, 8 to the left, 4, 4, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Again, working on our transition of weight and our center, and just getting more of that brush feeling. Arms are here, 6, here we go, brush in, 2, 3. It's like a rebound, bouncing your ball, 7, left foot, boom, boom. Every time it comes in, you want to feel like you're bouncing a ball, and it goes back out, other side. So you don't have to work it. You work the in, the out happens naturally. 2 times, right, 2 left, singles, right, left, right, and left. Now we're going to plié here, and give me a little jump onto a demi-point. Plié, jump onto the ball of your feet. Plié, heels, heels up, heels down, heels up. Good. And just balance. Arms down. And find it. And good. All right. Couple more things. We have to lift our legs off the ground. All right. You're going to do a little 5th position. Hard part. We do a little fondue. So you're going to bring your foot to coupe. Bring it back out to tendu. Fondue. It's going off the floor. Fondue. It's going to lift to attitude like you're serving tea on your ankle. Bring it back to fondue. Coupe and stretch. Coupe, tendu side. Coupe, off the ground. Coupe, knee, heel forward, coupe, and back. Coupe to the back. Coupe off the ground. Coupe, go forward, make space for that attitude leg. Bang it in, and stand again, side. Tendu, side. Off the ground, side. Attitude, bring it in, close. Now we're just gonna do 16 leg swings. Front, back, loosening up, hip, and 7, 8, last, 8, 7, 6, trying to kick your head, and 7, 8. All right, other side. All right, fifth position, arm open, bringing the coupe, your hand, the movement of your hand and your foot matches, and then you open. It matches, and then you go off the ground. It matches, you lift, you bring it, match it again, and then open. Match it to the tendu. Match it to off the ground. Boom. Second, and boom. Open to the back. Tendu. Back. Off the ground. Back. Lift attitude. Bring it in. And close. Last time. Down. Tendu. Down. Off the ground. Down. Attitude. Bring it in and stretch, swing, 8, 16, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last 8. 2 more exercises. Actually, 1 stretch and 1 more exercise. 6 and 7, 8. All right, turning around. We're gonna do a stretch called Jalama, which is hand and foot. So, standing, holding on to something, you're gonna bring your hand in front of you and grab your heel. Now you can stay with your leg bent, or straighten it, point it, whatever you need to do to feel a stretch. And that leg, you can keep this bottom leg bent or straightened, whatever you need to do. You want to bring it to the side. Keep it in your foot. You don't want it kind of behind you in this position. You want it in front of you so you can find space, however it feels. Bring it back to the front. Stretch. Back to the side. And close. Now just grab your knee behind you and you're going to just find a little place where it can go behind you. If you have the ability to stretch that leg behind you, go for it. Otherwise, just keep it bent and find space. All right, other side. Grab your heel with your hand in front of you. Bring it in front of you. You can straighten this front leg. You can straighten the bottom leg if you need to. Hips are square. 2 headlights directly in front of you to get the front rotation. Bring it to the side. Hips still stay square. Good, and you're reaching and bringing it up towards you and down. Grab that knee and take it behind and stretch. Ooh. All right, now last exercise is the grand battement. Grand battement. So we're gonna release, we're gonna kick our leg up and we're gonna control it on the way down. Also, again, like bouncing a ball, you don't have to work and work. You only work on one section. So you work on the up and you release on the up and you work on the way down as much as you can. So in fifth position, we're gonna brush our leg forward 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually 3 times with a little plié. Then side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with a plié. Changing legs, so it goes side to back, side to front, side to back with a plié. Then you do 3 back with a plié, 3 side with a plié. We're gonna do a grand port de bras, big port de bras, and we'll finish and then we'll do the other side. Here we go. Arm over your head, 6 and 7. Here we go. Up, 1, release. Release, control. Release, control. Now bend it. Release, control. Release. Release. Now bend. Arm forward, back. Make space. Feel your supporting leg is working, really. Side, last time. Last, front. And plié, real grand port de bras out and around. Zip up those legs so you're not leaning back. Weight is equal on both feet. Squeeze inner thighs to go all the way around. Reverse, back, squeeze, and down, squeezing more. Big finish, plié. Susu, bring 2 heels, 1 foot, so you only see your front, you only see the 2 heels, not 2 feet, okay? Just the 2 heels on each side. And you're zipping up. Think of both legs like 2 straws, swirling opposite directions. Around the other side. Here we go, last thing, last side. Left up, release. 2, 3, and we give a plie here. Side 3 times, 1, to the back. To the front. Up to the back. Plie, arm goes forward to go out of the way. Ooh, this is a hard one for me. Maybe by the end, I'll be better at that. Out, out, out. Plie, big grand pas de bras. Up, zipper, and down. Around, zip up both legs. It's like your legs are in a big tube, and you're just circling your top of your body around that tube and over it. Plie here. Su-su, 2 heels, 1 foot. Pressing the balls of your feet. Find your balance. And release. All right. Hope you guys felt some flowers growing. And a little work on here. Your soil. Thank you. All right, we're going to finish up with our reverance, which is our curtsy and our thank you to everyone doing this workout, so you can thank yourself, get a little movement after all that very held, okay? So you start with your right foot behind you, and this is called a little B+ position. The legs are zipped up. You step out to the right, using your port de bras. You beat front back, step back, bring your back arm up, and you're going to like just curtsy down this leg. And look at that hand. Whoa, but don't do what I just did. Step forward, step to the left, beat front back, and look behind you. Come up, that's nice. And reach that back arm up for a nice line. Come looking opposite line. Step forward. Thank you. Should be very meditative, your own moment.